Oilers, you got a great offense with Connor McDavid. So I have them sweeping them.
Yeah, well, I don't think you heard my point. The San Francisco Giants have 3 more in the 2010s than the Rangers have in their entire history. So, yeah.
It's hard to get back and to get back-to-back wins. And I don't see the Lightning doing it here, so I have them losing to the Hurricanes in 6.
We don't talk about the 2010s because the 2010s had the Astros. And if the Astros didn't happen, the Yankees would have won in 2017.
He was close to Frank Reich, and they want Frank Reich back, so that's what they got. It's their discount Frank Reich.
Kaprizov and the rest of this crew. Jordan Greenway, who doesn't get enough props. He definitely is somebody who needs to be mentioned more.
Hi, this is Julie Dobbs. You're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NBA Opinions of the Week. In Austin, I don't know what we can do. There's so much going on right now. And this is the 4th video we've done about a big NBA trade. I'm not saying we should stop doing videos. It's just, how do we handle this?
I don't know. And there's also talks for another potential trade with Jaylen Brown to Portland, but that hasn't actually been confirmed in any way. But that might, yes, to Portland for Drew Holiday and a couple picks, but that hasn't been confirmed. But it does seem like Portland's making a lot of moves, and that kind of surprises me. Actually, they decided to go the way they did with their coaching, with Tiago Splitter leaving.
Yep, and then you have the new owner, where he's kind of just getting bagged on for being cheap, which is fair. But Micah Nori is on a 1-year contract with team options. And then I forgot, Dame is back on the Trailblazers.
Yes, and he should be relatively close to 100% whenever he turns. Now, that might not be 100% Dame, like prime Dame, but he will be 100% healthy when he returns. And Dame can really play. I think at this point, this is actually a smart move because Ja will be that point guard and Dame can play shooting guard. Now, your defense may have concerns, but you have good defenders around them. Denny is a good defender. Toumani Camara is one of the best defenders in the league, in my opinion. Klingon is a great rim protector. So you have other defenders around them, but Dame may play that shooting guard role whenever he gets back to 100%. And I also think this probably means that another one of the guards, Drew Holiday, maybe Scoot Henderson, also get traded, because I don't think this really fits with how many guards they currently have on the roster, because they have Shaedon Sharpe, Scoot Henderson, Drew Holiday, Dame, and Ja. There's too many bodies to play those positions, so I do think a couple trades are in the works.
Yeah, to me, Drew Holiday seems like the easiest one. Because you can get some solid value back. Drew Holiday, I think he's been a key piece on multiple championship teams. You have the Bucks, then you also have that Celtics team, and that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, okay, Ja Morant to Portland. I'm like, wait, there are a bunch of guards. I remember the hype was Scoot Henderson, but you also have Shaedon Sharpe, and then I remembered, oh yeah, Dame is on this team, and he'll be mostly healthy, as you said. And I don't hate trading for a Ja Morant. It's just for Portland, what's the vision?
Well, I think the vision is that you have a lot of other positions kind of answered for at this moment. Denny had a great year. Shaedon Sharpe's really coming to his own, kind of as a small forward shooter role. Toumani Camara is a great defender, and you have a good big. And I also think this eases Dame's timeline to return. He won't have to be a heliocentric guard anymore. He can be someone that plays off ball somewhat. Now, I also like this trade for the Grizzlies because I don't know if they were ever going to be able to fully contend with Ja. And Ja does have some off the court issues that are definitely apparent. So I think it's important for the Grizzlies to kind of rebuild for their future, and they thought so as well. I am surprised though that Portland was the city that he ended up getting traded to.
Yeah, Portland was shocking. And like you said, for the Grizzlies, it feels like they've already moved on from Ja.
It felt that way a large part of last season as well.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's shocking, and it's also crazy to think of Memphis. They've moved on very quickly from Ja, Desmond Bain, Jaren Jackson Jr. They've all been traded. This is the final trade. And yeah, Yeah, I feel like the writing was on the wall for Ja Morant. It was just how long it was going to take for them to find someone. And I am surprised it is the Trailblazers.
Yeah, and this has been a crazy NBA offseason. And I'm sure it seems like we're going to have to do a lot more videos like this as they come out. But these keep getting posted so late because we have so many other videos we're trying to do. But yeah, the NBA is not slowing down for us at all.
Dude, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I don't think we've ever felt this behind in news because we're recording it as it happens. And we recorded like, man, this NBA trade season's crazy. And there have been other major trades before that video has been posted. And it's like, what else? What else can we do?
Which is why I didn't want to do another one of the trade. I just want to talk about the trade because I feel like it's easier not just for the listeners but also for us.
Absolutely.
So we don't have to worry about making edits or something in the future. We just talk about the Ja trade, and then inevitably when the next trade happens, we can talk about that one in a vacuum.
Yeah, no, it is shocking. And I'm reading an article about it. Do you want to guess how many games Brand has played in the last three seasons?
I'll go like 100.
It's actually 79.
Jeez, I knew it was. I knew it was low, but the fact that he hasn't even played a full season over the last 3 years, like up in games, like 82 games, he
Yeah,
hasn't played, is insane.
but he's only 26.
That's true. So we can turn around, but off the court issues, injury issues, chemistry issues. There's a lot of issues, but if they can rein him in, then they have a great guy.
Yeah, and I'm really curious what this looks like, especially with Portland, because it already seems like a storm with their new owner. I think if Splitter was there, I think it could go more positively, but you don't know with Mike Nori. I know he was a top assistant and was linked to other head coaching jobs, so it just seems like a tough locker room to handle, especially with Dame coming back. Or Dame was already in the
100%.
locker room, but
Yeah, that's true.
do you think so? You said there's like this other idea they trade for Jalen Brown, but we'll see what happens, or it may have already happened when this video gets posted. But
If it's going to happen, it will happen by the time this is posted, probably.
yeah,
But
I want to say though, Ja Morant seems like one step versus the final step.
well, sure, and with that Jalen Brown move, 100%, that really is their last big need. I mean, because I do like the bigs that they have on their roster, but with, I mean, a starting lineup, Dame probably comes off the bench, but a starting lineup of, uh, it'd be Ja, Jalen Brown, Kamara, Denny, and Klingon. You can probably flip around some of those names in other places, and also some of the bench guys, whether it's obviously Dame or a lot of the other depth. They have a lot of depth on their roster, but it seems like this team is moving towards a we're trying to contend as soon as possible territory instead of we're cool just making the playoffs and losing in the first round.
Yeah, no, I agree, and it's something I'm wondering why so many teams are making these moves. Could it be because of the lottery, or could it also be just kind of with the Spurs' fast run to the finals?
I bet there's not only one reason, so I'd be interested to see what other moves they make and what other teams respond with this to say that they need to make a move themselves.
Yep, and
Seems
we
like
will
there's a
keep you
lot of
updated.
buyers and a lot of sellers.
And it's a lot of like, can you imagine 2 years ago? Like, okay, let's even just like because 2 years ago you gotta include the Luca trade. Imagine after the Luca trade, you're just like, hey, John Morant's gonna get traded, Jaren Jackson's gonna get traded, LaMelo Ball is gonna get
I mean,
traded.
if you go before the Luka trade, AD is a wizard now. So I mean, it's a lot of craziness. So is Trey Young.
Trey
Yeah,
Young, yeah.
it's it is not the environment that it was just a couple years ago.
And to me, like I feel bad putting the Luca trade in there because that's a headliner, but that's just a dumb move. Um, these though, like you can see it. Like when you see LaMelo Ball get traded, it's like okay, well they got 4 first-round picks. John Morant, like yeah, basically the writing was on the wall. It's incredible to see how teams are moving quickly off a guy who is 26.
Yeah, or 24 in the case of Ball. So there's a lot of questions I have for some of these teams, and they're going to have to answer with wins.
Yes, that's what it is. If you're making moves like that, it's like, okay, we have that guy that can bring people in. We actually want to go win games. So, yeah, man, dude, it's going to be wild. And I just don't know what's coming up next. So it's probably already happened, but we'll keep you updated with that. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We appreciate you listening to Outsiders Opinions.